Loads of groomers use whiteboards to track their day, and when I was alive, this is now a little while ago, probably a couple of weeks ago, I was filling out my board in the morning. I had someone ask me, what do you actually put on this thing? So considering we use top-line dogs, so all of our notes and everything are easily accessible, we still prefer using a whiteboard because it's so easy to just glance at this, know exactly what our day's like, when dogs are coming in, what they haven't done and everything. So I'm just going to show you what I put on this board, and I've got a really weird, annoying day today. I've come in really early. I've had my first dog cancel on me, and the dog afterwards cancelled a couple of days ago, and I couldn't fill the space. So my day's going to look ridiculous, but I'm going to put it to good use and film loads of TikToks, and this is one of them. So let me show you what I do with my board. Okay, so in its essence, my board is really, really simple. I start with the time of the dog, so when they're coming in, when they're going, so I know exactly what kind of time I've got. Then obviously the dog's name, and I used to also put their breed under here. It's just when we were first starting out and I didn't know all of my regulars, you know, it just made it easier, but I rarely bother with this now unless it's a new dog, so not going to bother with that. And then I use abbreviations for everything, so this is for full groom, bath and tidy will be B+T, and so on. And then I just put the blades on this board, so Benji just has a 7 all off and a 10 on his muzzle. So super simple. That's all I really need. And then I also put his price down, so he is 52, and then I also double check how long he goes in between appointments. So he's been 7 weeks. He normally goes about 7 to 8, so I'm just going to put 7 down. And then we mark this as well, so circle around the number means that they don't have another appointment booked, and if they've got more booked in, we then underline it basically based on how many appointments they've got in the books. But that's literally all I put in. If they've got any behavior notes, like he tends to bite, so I might put hammock for legs or anything like that. So you just kind of want to put any notes that are useful for you in this. These boards don't have to be really complicated. I don't put an awful lot of information in these, but it's also handy. There's 2 of us here. So let's say I'm off one day and one of my regulars walks in and my colleague deals with them. She can then write down notes on this board for me to see when I come in the following day, and then I can deal with it and so on. So it's just really handy to have. Even if it's just you running the salon day to day, you might want to put a reminder for yourself for the following days, like, oh, I forgot to XYZ, do that next morning, and so on. So it's just really handy to have. I'm pretty sure this is literally just off Amazon, and so are these pens. You know what, I'll if these are off Amazon, I will link them in my shop, the links in my bio, so you can go and have a look. But yeah, it's just really simple, really easy. It's a whiteboard, so you just wipe it all off and that's it.